What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo and Sharon Rogers, aka Sharog, once again getting it done for me and many players out there. A completely free-to-play character that actually takes advantage of White Fox, which is just godly, getting this extra passive. Now, the decreased basic damage received by supervillain faction by 30%. This is only available in this uniform, and that is very helpful, especially when you're in high levels against Knull, because Sharon Rogers, even though she's a pretty tanky gal, when you get in this high level, she can die very easy. And then, of course, the damage to supervillains by 65%, which is awesome. And the increase applies at hero allies, the extra attack by 15%, the chain hit damage by 10%, and the ignore target dodge rate by 30%. I mean, really, this uniform here for White Fox is really godly for characters with leadership. And then, of course, Wave with her increase to all attack by 25%, and then her passive that applies to hero allies by 50%. That is just nuts. And the decreased basic damage received from supervillains is also quite handy. You know, you need as much help as you can get as far as making your characters tanky whenever you get in them high stages. And it's just amazing that a completely free-to-play character like Sharon, even though you do need to pay for a White Fox uniform, that's kind of the caveat to this. If you want to get that extra decreased damage received by 30%, get the extra ignore target dodge rate by 30%, which you don't even need if you're using a mighty CTP destruction or a brilliant CTP destruction like what I'm going to be using. It's just awesome that she can actually take advantage of those characters being a free-to-play character. And my energy attack is at 56,000, and she does have pretty much max attack stats. That critical rate is actually going to get maxed out from her fist skill. And then she has no Odin's blessings, right? Nothing. All 6-star energy attack Urus. I mean, I actually could make her build a lot better, man. I got these attack speed Urus on her. Honestly, she doesn't need those things at all. I could easily slash some Odin's blessings on her, but I don't think I'm going to need to be perfectly honest. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to easily do 55 to 59 with the way that I have her built right now. And the thing that sucks about Sharon Rogers, like, honestly, guys, is the fact that her heal on her fifth skill is just trash. Like, it's not that good, and the reason it's not that good is for a couple reasons. One, it's just a 10% recovery, right? It's not a very strong heal. And the other thing is you always got to make sure you delay it. So, like, if you hit the 5 and then you go straight into the 4, you're not going to get the heal. You will not get it. And this is the thing that kind of sucks about having a mighty whatever on her, whether it's a mighty CTP of energy or a mighty CTP of destruction or a brilliant, is because whenever you build up that strike proc or beatdown proc, whatever the case might be, you only got that proc's only going to last for 5 seconds. And the moment you hit your skill, that proc starts. So the moment I hit my 3, that proc is going to start, right? And then you always want to delay because you're trying to take damage with Sharon Rogers. So you're literally going 3, 5, and then 4, right? But the 5, you want to delay because you want to get the damn heal. And you get the heal whenever a little spark appears above her spear. So, boom, right there. As soon as that spark appears above her spear, that's whenever, or her javelin, that's when you can actually get your heal. Right? So you have to delay that thing. So your strike proc or your beatdown proc is actually running down whenever you're doing that. So a lot of people tend to think that, you know, it's not really worth putting a mighty on her or a brilliant or whatever on her. And I'm here to tell you it is. It's absolutely worth it. Even if you get only 2 seconds of her strike proc or beatdown proc, whatever the case may be, on her tier 3, on her 4 skill where your proc's actually going to land, she's still going to do way more damage. Sharon Rogers benefits tremendously from it. Is she the best candidate for it? No, she's not, right? She's got native super armor, especially when it comes to a destruction, you know, giving her the immunity guard break. But it's still going to make her way stronger, as you guys will see, having the brilliant on her. Now, I'm not going to be playing her optimally because I don't need to. Because I got a brilliant on this girl, I can actually play her a little bit safer to where all I do is just hit the 3, the 5, delay it, get the heal, and then go into the 4, right? And I'll do 2 rotations like that. And then I'll just go 3, 5, get the heal, and then go into the tier 3, right? And I'll do that every single time. Now, whenever you're playing with a mighty CTP of energy, and by the way, she can do this higher level with 25% with a mighty CTP of energy. She absolutely can. There's plenty of videos out there of YouTubers doing it, but I wanted to make my life a whole lot easier because the thing about having a brilliant available is that when you have an obelisk that's strong, why not put it on the character that you're trying to push high levels of world boss with? Right? That's the whole reason you have those things. So it does kind of cost because you're shuffling around your obelisk over and over and over. but it makes your life a whole lot easier. But if you're really trying to play her optimally, what you want to do is you want to build up your proc, and you want to go 2, 1, 3, 5, delay, get the heal, and then go into the 4, right? And then in your next rotation, you'd run around a little bit, you'd build up your proc again, and then you'd go 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, I'm sorry, and then tier 3. So it's literally, so that way you can do your tier 3 every other rotation, and actually you'll do more damage if you do that. But since I got a brilliant on the girl, I don't have to worry about that. She does so much damage that I don't need to play her that way. Now, she does have a fully awakened overdrive set, and she does have the brilliant. And thanks to these great rolls on this thing, I really was so lucky. The increased damage to boss types by 200% is just insane. And then, of course, the proc by 230%. This thing does crazy, crazy damage for Sharon Rogers, and she does have a mythic uniform on her. So I'll go ahead and pull up that run for you guys so you can check this thing out. As you guys will see, Sharon can absolutely destroy this. So I just build up my strike proc, 3-5 delay, get the heal, and then go straight into the 4. And look at that damage, guys. And that's without using her tier 3, right? Now we're going to take a little damage. We go into 3-5-4 again, and look at that damage, man. That is insane, and this is why I really don't have to play her optimally to where I'm doing the tier 3 every other rotation. Now, if you are playing her with a mighty CTB of energy or a mighty CTB of destruction, whenever you get to a certain point in World Boss, you probably will have to go every other rotation, because in truth you'll just do more damage. And maybe I'll have to do that as well, and I probably could have done this a lot faster, probably shaved off a good 30 seconds in this run that you're going to see if I would have done it that way. But as you guys will see, I just don't need to do that, right? She's doing so much damage with this thing that it's not even funny. It is ridiculous. Obviously, you want to take as much damage as possible, and you definitely want to be avoiding as many attacks as possible, because man, even with the decreased damage received from the White Fox uniform, the little bit of decreased damage received in her kit, and from wave, Sharon can die damn easy. This is rough. It is terrible. And her movement speed really isn't the best, but 3-5 delay, get the heal, and there's that 4. And it's real important to always try to get your heal, man. Never just cancel that 5 immediately. You'll get the residual damage from the 5, but you're not going to get the heal, and you absolutely want that thing. I mean, it might be only 10% recovery, but you need as much as possible, because right here, Knull has penetration, and he can do a tremendous amount of damage to us. All right, so you always want to make sure you get that heal. Now here, I actually canceled straight into the tier 3 as fast as I could, right? Because Knull because of the penetration, he actually can kill us at this point. Like if you try doing a frontal assault, you can die at times. It's crazy, man, how much damage he does. There's that heal. Oh yeah, and look at this. What is that? Almost 5 to 6 bars of damage right there. Insanity. She is nuts. She is nuts with this thing. It's ridiculous. And, you know, I did test her with a Mighty CTB of Energy, and she definitely can do it with one, for sure, on my account. But it's definitely not easy. It's hard enough playing with the girl, even with a Brilliant, because just the whole thing of just keeping her alive. But, I mean, I think that goes without, saying for most characters. I think Emma would be like the one exception as far as, having some good survivability in this high a level. Most other characters are going to get one-shotted super, super easy. Okay, we're going to run over here, draw Knull out. Like, when you get this part of the phase, it's actually not too bad. As long as you got enough health in your life, it's not too bad, because you can actually take a little bit of that damage from his penetration. So, like, even though we got the heal, look at the damage we took, man. We took a lot of damn damage there. It is not good, my friends. And I went ahead and just hit my tier 3 because I was afraid I was going to die. Now, here's the part that sucks about Sharon Rogers, is that you want to take damage to deal more damage, and you just can't, right? This is the one thing I hate about her kit, is that you have to wait until the last phase, because if you attack now, like even if you got full health and you try doing a tier 3, you will die. You will. I mean, even with all the decreased damage received, you will die. So right now, I'm doing the rotation where I do my tier 3 in 2 rotations. right? I'll do 3-5, 2 or 2-1-3, 5-4, and then I did the 2-1 again, and then I'd go straight into my tier 3 immediately. Right? And that's without accumulating any damage. And she did this. We still got 1:10 left, right? 1:10 left on this run. So she can easily go higher than this for sure. I mean, it's not even a problem for the girl. And I tell you what, man, I just thank God over and over and over that I was able to get this obelisk because it makes my life so easy. But the fact that this free-to-play character is just that strong, that is just, I mean, with 1:10 left over, stage 56, that is absolutely crazy. So she's definitely going to be able to go all the way up to 59, and then we'll move on to stage 60 and see if we can push even higher. So let me know what y'all think about Sharon Rogers absolutely destroying stage 56 Knull. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link is in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.